There are warriors who fight not for glory, not for conquest, but to reclaim the shattered soul of their fallen god. The Fyreslayers are duardin berserkers who embed blazing runes into their own flesh, hurling themselves into battle with roaring axes and fire coursing through their veins, and their story begins with the death of a god. In the age of myth, when gods walked beside mortals, the duardin war god Grimnir faced his greatest challenge. He fought Vulcatrix, the mother of salamanders, in a titanic battle that ended in mutual destruction. The clash unleashed a catastrophic explosion of magma and divine energy. When the firestorm cooled, Grimnir's divine essence had shattered across the realms. Those fragments became a magical substance known as gold. To the Fyreslayers, gold is far more than treasure. They believe every fragment contains a piece of their god's trapped spirit, and if they can gather enough of it, Grimnir may one day be reborn. The Fyreslayers are organized into powerful warrior clans known as lodges. Each lodge builds its fortress, called a magmahold, deep within volcanic mountains where magma and geomantic energy flow through the stone. These magmaholds are ruled by an absolute monarch, either a rune father or a fire queen, whose authority passes down through their bloodline. At the heart of every lodge lies a sacred forge temple run by the Jargrim priesthood. These forge priests are responsible for smelting gold and forging it into powerful runes. Those runes are then hammered directly into the flesh of Fyreslayer warriors. Painful? Absolutely. But once awakened, these runes channel the power of Grimnir and the fire of Vulcatrix, igniting the Fyreslayers into a terrifying berserker rage. Many lodges also maintain hatcheries for terrifying creatures known as Magmadroths. These massive fire-breathing lizards are said to descend from the ancient drake, and they carry deep spiritual meaning for the Fyreslayers. Their existence is a living reminder of Grimnir's final battle. Magmadroths are powerful allies in war, but they are proud and dangerous beasts. No Fyreslayer rides one without first surviving a brutal struggle to earn its respect. Despite their fierce independence, the Fyreslayers often fight alongside the forces of order. They have stood shoulder to shoulder with the armies of Sigmar, battling chaos, death, and destruction across the realms. But the Fyreslayers rarely fight for free. Their loyalty is often secured with a single payment, gold. To them, every battle is another step toward restoring their fallen god. On the battlefield, Fyreslayers are relentless. Warriors known as Vulcatrix berserkers charge directly into combat, axes swinging with unstoppable fury. Elite fighters called Hearthguard berserkers serve as the personal bodyguards of their lodge's royal family, bound by an oath known as duty unto death. These warriors will gladly die before allowing harm to reach their charge. When their runes ignite, the Fyreslayers become even more terrifying, moving faster, striking harder, and shrugging off wounds in a storm of fire and fury. The spiritual leaders of the Fyreslayers are the Auric rune masters, high priests of the Jargrim. They chant ancient war prayers that awaken the power within gold runes. With enough divine energy, they can even unleash devastating blessings that push the Fyreslayers beyond their normal limits. And in the direst moments of battle, their magic can summon a terrifying elemental spirit, the molten Infernoth, a creature of living magma that tears through the battlefield, leaving trails of molten destruction in its wake. Every Fyreslayer dreams of earning a place in their lodge's sagas. Bands of warriors often set out on their own quests in search of glory, battle, and lost gold. For the Fyreslayers, death in battle is not tragedy. It is the greatest honor imaginable, because every victory, every rune, every shard of gold brings them one step closer to the day when Grimnir rises again. The Fyreslayers are more than just berserk warriors. They are a civilization built on faith, fire, and the unbreakable belief that their god can be restored. And until that day comes, the mortal realms will continue to echo with the sound of axes, roaring flames, and duardin war chants. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Fyreslayers, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Warhammer Age of Sigmar lore. And if you're ready to descend into darkness, in the next video, we'll uncover the twisted, scheming horrors of the Skaven. Until next time, keep your runes burning and your axes sharp.